Hey guys, Corey here with Sequus Digital Marketing with another edition of Flip Chart Friday. Hope your guys' week is closing up great, your guys' Friday's going well, and you're getting ready to roll into the weekend. So for this week's edition, we're going to touch on something that we've gotten a couple of questions from you guys. It's kind of a floating question out there in the social marketing world. It's boosting a post on Facebook versus using Ads Manager. Like I said, something we get a little frequently from you guys, so we thought we'd kind of cover it for you and help you out here. So to start off, what exactly is boosting? So boosting is when you've already made a post on your page, promoting something or just saying hey to all your followers and everything. On the bottom right corner, you'll see a little button sometimes that says boost now. And so really what boosting is, it's a simplified, easier version of using Ads Manager. And so you have a little bit less control there. But it is a faster way to get something up and just kind of spread a little more brand awareness for you guys and just a little more awareness of your post itself. But there are some things you guys can control when you're boosting a post. Some of those things are your target audience, your total budget, and the duration of the boost itself. If you want to run for 24 hours, 48 hours, and a week from now, whatever it may be. And so now you may be asking yourself, when's a good time to boost a post? Great question. I would recommend boosting a post when you have, like I said, like a big event coming up or a product release or some kind of big change or event that you really just want to get the message out there. Go ahead, make a post on your page, and then from there, boost it. It'll help just kind of get the awareness out there for the event and for your brand as well. That's about the most of the time that I would recommend you boosting a post over using Ads Manager. With that, going into what is Ads Manager. So Ads Manager, I'm sure some of you guys have played around a little bit with this, hopped in there and been a little intimidated as soon as you hopped in there. Totally get it, totally understand. There's a lot going on in there and it can be a bit overwhelming. But with all those other options and with everything that's in there comes more control and more options, which in the long run is going to be a lot better for your campaign, your performance, and the people you're trying to reach. And with some of those more options come just from the get-go. As soon as you hop in, you start creating your campaign, your objective. And again, I'm sure if some of you hopped in there, you've seen there's quite a list of objectives, anything from just a brand to a reach campaign to a traffic campaign to a conversion campaign. And each of these options, after you pick your objective, as you go through the rest of the setup process, will change some of the other things that you can and can't select in your ad set and as well as in the creative section as well. And we'll touch on that here in a second. And from there, some of the other options you got are placement, and placement within Facebook's wide array of areas your ad can show, from just Facebook itself on desktop to mobile, Instagram, their audience networks, Messenger, and from there, you do have the option to either pick and choose where you want your ad to show up, depending on what it is you're doing and what it is your overall goal and objective are. Quick side note on that, I definitely recommend initially, especially if you're just getting started, if you're running a brand new campaign, and you're not exactly sure exactly where you want your stuff to add, put it on the automatic setting. Let Facebook place where their algorithm and where they feel the ad is going to perform best. And then from there, you can totally pull up the reporting and see, maybe Facebook mobile is absolutely crushing it for you, but their audience network, you're not seeing as much. And then from there, you can refine your own placements and targeting and to really, really hit your audience hard. And speaking of audiences, that's another big thing that you have more control of. You can upload your own custom audiences. You can pick a lot more detailed targeting, saying, say you really just want to hit, single family homeowners, or say you want to hit people who own apartment complexes or things like that for whatever your service may be, can really help you refine and hit those people that you really want to get in front of. Another one of your options is bidding. Do you want to do manual bidding, automatic bidding, set just the total budget for the campaign, a daily budget for the campaign, and then from there setting when the campaign starts and stops, or if it has no end, a little more control there. Big one with Ads Manager is creative. have a lot more options. And again, like I said before, these change depending on the objective you chose from the beginning. Not too much, but you'll notice some things are or aren't available as you go through. But some of these creative options that you're going to have are things like, you just have the single image with a single video, or you can do a full carousel, or even a canvas ad, which if you haven't just played around with all of those, or just kind of looked up, just Google examples of them. They're really, really cool, even from the simple image ads. The canvas ads are really, really awesome. Definitely recommend, if you haven't seen them, just take a look at them and see what you think and see what pops up for you there. Another one here is CTAs, and that might seem like a small thing because it's literally just a button on the bottom right-hand corner of your ad, but it can make a big difference in the overall engagement and performance of your ads. You can change things from, you can say learn more, download now, sign up, and that little bit of a CTA and knowing and seeing that it's just a small button can help your potential future customers kind of just guide them to where you want them to go and help them convert in the long run. I would mostly recommend 99% of the time, if you can and you want to run something, hop into Ads Manager. Mostly just because you have more control, you have more options. It's going to be better for you in the long run. It's going to help your campaign perform better because you'll be able to dig in a little deeper and just get a little bit more refined. Nothing wrong with boosting, like I said before. Maybe save that more for a big event, a big change of some kind. Maybe you're rebranding, maybe you're having some sort of super huge product release, whatever it is, to help get that awareness for the event you're doing and just for brand awareness for yourself. Make a post on your page, boost it up. Nothing wrong with doing that there. With that, you guys have any more questions? I know that was a very high level look at all that kind of stuff, especially getting into the Ads Manager things. Hit us up here at ask@sequest.com. Always willing to help, always willing to answer any and all questions you guys have. I know it can be a little daunting, a little overwhelming. It's what we're here for. Hit us up. We'd love to chat with you about it. And that'll about do it for this edition of Flip Chart Friday. We'll catch you on the flip for next week's.